Hi, I'm John Emmett here with the latest of the Restart Sailing Chats, and it's not all about Olympics and Olympic classes and Tokyo 2020, or should that be 2021. It's about clubs, classes and grassroots sailing. And behind me I have a very, very good example of a boat which is just perfect for that. So, it's Liz. Can I ask you to introduce me to the Kestrel?
Hi John, yes, thank you very much. We're really excited to talk to you about her because she's just the most perfect example of a boat that's great for getting the more sedate of us into dinghy sailing and yet still being really great fun.
And what was your introduction to dinghy sailing? What background did you come from?
Well, I've never sailed a dinghy. I'm a cruising instructor in the Yachtmaster scheme, so I've always avoided anything I've had to bail or wear a wetsuit for. But actually the Kestrel struck a note because it's not so shallow and racy that I feel frightened in it, but at the same time it's not like its heavier elder sister, the Wayfarer, which I found, dare I say, just a little bit too sedate even at aged 50.
Oh, that's okay. And what was the reason for your transition from, I guess, with keelboats to dinghies? What was the driving force there?
I met somebody who is very much a dinghy racer, who races, these ridiculous sort of plastic things that you guys all like, and he was very keen to get me into a dinghy, and so this was a great compromise. And you didn't
succeed to get him into a yacht?
Oh no, he's in the yacht, but actually we argue too much sailing the yacht. So the dinghy sailing is a great thing because I'm better at doing what I'm told in a dinghy. But yeah, no, this is why, and it's just a great way to spend time on the water. We can come down here in the evenings, get the dinghy out, enjoy ourselves. We don't have the hassle of the big boat sailing and the financial outlay, and we're still having a really great time sailing.
Good, no, it's good to hear. I mean, it's a boat which tolerates, I think, quite a wide range of weights and a wide range of performance, and lots of people can get involved. Can you tell us a little bit what's happened, during COVID times with the racing of the class, or is this mainly sort of club sailing we've been doing here?
Well, we've been doing the club sailing here. We do have one other Kestrel down here, which is one of the older versions.
Just behind.
Just behind us here, sort of all wrapped up. And actually, that's been used a lot for the sailing for all on Saturday mornings.
So that's an introduction to sailing, and people can sail with safety cover.
Yes.
So if they're a bit more nervous, they can still get out.
That's right. And we bought this just as COVID. We bought it last March, so just in time to be shut down for COVID.
But it works well with a bubble, sailing a two-man boat.
Yes, and actually it also can be crewed with three. Quite a lot of people race it with three to get the extra weight in. Rich and I don't need that.
You're okay.
We're quite stable as it is.
But probably quite a good boat for sort of mum, dad and a younger child or something
fantastic.
Like that.
And in fact that's how Rich got into it. This was his first boat when he started sailing.
I never knew that.
As a teenager. And it's got a great history because when the Mark IIs, I think it was, they couldn't find a builder, and actually Hartley then took it on and founded the company on the back of the Kestrel in order to save the boats in the class.
So Hartley boats probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the
Hartley
Kestrel.
Boats definitely wouldn't exist if it wasn't, and they say that themselves. They're quite keen to say that. So in terms of sailing through lockdown, although we haven't done any Kestrel racing, the class has been fantastically friendly.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to the championships in Scotland.
So can you tell us when that is? Scotland's a big place.
A little bit more. In Dundee at the Royal Tay.
Yeah.
So
and whenabouts is that?
That's in August.
August.
Yeah.
Oh, so hopefully that's the peak of the British summer. I don't want to tempt fate. We've got nice simple layout, lots of room, and yeah, I think. Can you just tell us a little bit? It's a symmetrical spinnaker boat.
Yes, that's right. And one of the things we like about it is that although it's quite a simple layout, there are lots of bits of string. So if you want to sort of graduate on something a bit more competitive, you do get a chance to understand how all the various trimming lines work. There's lots you can play with or not, depending on how expert you are.
So you can always flatter the rig off if you want to hike a bit less. And
and there's a great sort of number of different sail designs and shapes, depending on sort of what weight and size you are and what rig you want.
Because it's quite a big sail plan.
Yeah, well, when we bought the boat, we didn't have any sails, so we were very lucky. So I say the association's so friendly. We just put a note out and said, "Has anybody got help?"
And as if by magic.
And as if by magic, they appeared. But they're not ideal for our weight. We just bought a whizzy new mast, and we've got some new sails on the way. So. We're very
just in time for August.
That. Just in time for August. We've been promised by Hartley's they'll arrive.
Brilliant.
In time.
But it looks like the sea breeze is just starting to arrive in Weymouth, so I'm not gonna hold you up anymore.
Any chance of getting you out sailing in it this evening, John? You think, could we persuade you to race it around the Cans tonight?
That's a definite maybe. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.